Hi, I'm gonna review the patch 6.88 of Dota. I'll give my thoughts about it. So yeah, let's get into it. So we have the Abaddon. Missed coil cast point reduced from 0.452 to 0.35. I think that's really irrelevant. There's not the big change to it, I think. Although cast point on heroes, it makes them a lot more viable. But that's not a big change. It's like more like a roundly change of the numbers. Not make 45.2 to make it 35, so it's 0.1 reduction. I don't think that's significant. Won't matter that much. Anti-mage. Mana void mini stun duration increased from 0.50 to 0.3. So not a big change here either. Although you can get a right click. For the example, you have like you just blink in, use Manta and right click, use Mana Void, and then it's like 0.3 seconds, and you can get another right click, and maybe you can get another bash. So they have like 0.50 seconds less to do something. But if you have like something a cast animation time, for example, Storm Spirit ulti, that may matter. That may make the difference from getting another right click on him or not. So, although it's not a big of a change, it's just a slight buff. Arc Warden, flux cooldown reduced from 20 to 80. Yeah, that's a good buff. I think the hero needs buffed as well. Tempo's double duration increased 12, 13, 14 to 12, 40, 60. So it scales better. It's better in late game, so I don't know. Maybe in teamfights will make him a little bit stronger, but as to use Midas and so on, this hero is still pretty trash. I feel like he needs more buffs to be relevant again. Like, he was irrelevant, but just a little bit. Like, you could get Divine Rapier and just keep split pushing and use the Midas all the time when you have an ulti up. Now it's hero can be good and like a really good player, but it's like nah. Tempest double cooldown reduct. So they reduce the cooldown on early levels as well, trying to make it slight better, but it's not like game changing. Nothing. Alright, Bane got another buff. Brain Sap cooldown reduced from 14 to 40, 30, 12. So it does scale now, and it's reduced the cooldown to 11 seconds at level 4. So yeah, good buff to Bane. He needs buff for sure. He's a playable hero, situational, but yeah, why not? They kept buffing the Brain Sap. I think they reduced the mana cost as well, and I think Brain Sap is a really good spell now, to be honest. Okay. Primal Roar damage reduced from 200 to 250, 300 to 150, 225, 300. So it does reduces the damage on early levels. I don't think it's a change that will matter that much. He may not get the kill in the early levels, but like if you get like ulti on early levels on someone and you have like an ally, that's like a certain kill, that's for sure. Or even a solo kill if you know how to ulti or properly, but it can make a difference sometimes because making solo play kills with Beastmaster on early levels, or specifically on level 6 until level 8, is less likely because the 50 mana damage could matter, but I think the hero is still viable for sure. Alright, got Rupture, Bloodseeker. Rupture damage increased from 20 40 60 to 26 42 60. Nothing too crazy here to say. Slight buff to Bloodseeker, he just needs the buffs to be viable again. Bloodrite cooldown reduced from 330, 25, 20, 50 to 25, 21, 70, 30. The Bloodrite is the ulti, right? No, what I'm talking about, it's the buff. Rupture is the ulti. So, the Rupture is increasing the damage on early levels, but you could have just like walk away on level 1 Rupture and it wouldn't matter that much. Now it does a little bit more damage, which I think it's a good change. They should have done that earlier. And the Bloodrite now, he becomes... I mean, you can use the Bloodrite much more often, I guess. Yeah, good buff. Might just get like 2 levels, 3 levels. Bloodrite. We can skill something else. Could work. Right, Bounty Hunter. Tracks self-gold reduced from 170 to 6350 to 150, 250, 300. So it's the self-gold. So the ally that gets the same gold, but Bounty Hunter still got nerfed. He got nerfed in this patch as well. It's not like the game-changing nerf on him, but I think it's a deserving nerf. Nothing too crazy. He will be still viable, I think. What is this? Oh, I don't want that. Okay. Not right now. So yeah, still viable, still good. Brewmaster. Brewmaster Earth attack range increased from 128 to 150. Brewmaster Fire's attack increased from 128 to 150, and Brewmaster Fire's armor increased from 0.036. So it does scale in late game. So the Brewmaster Earth, I think that all the heroes got changed from 120 to 150, 128 to 150, and I think that's a lot more like a bug fix, because they forgot the Brewmaster Earth, Fire and Fire. They're like some kind of a heroes. So yeah, I think that's more like a bug fix. And Brewmaster Fire's armor, so now he does scale because the fire elemental dies so quick in the late game. I think they're gonna make him a lot stronger against physical damage for sure. So the fire will deal more damage and will die less likely, less, or in much more time. Okay. And primal speed duration increased from 50, 70, 90 to... What is this? Okay. Primal speed duration increased from 50, 70, 90 to 60, 80, 20. So 1 second of the ulti increased. So you can kill him much more likely in late game and into his form, which is... it could be seen like a nerf as well, but I think it's more like a buff. Yeah. Good buff. I like Brewmaster. I think it's a good hero. Not played those though. Really good in team fight. He might be back, but those changes are like non-significant to bring attention to bring him back. Like, yeah, Centaur double edge cooldown reduced from 6 to 5, and Centaur's strength gain increased from 3.8 to 4. I don't know, man, but Centaur is like a really good hero. I don't know why they keep buffing those heroes that I have like a really high win rate. And this Centaur now has gained 4 strain per... Whoa, that's a lot. And double edge, he can now... like, if you chase him and he has like... He can double edge. I think you can go like something like a carry Centaur or something. Semi-carry. Like go Armlet on Centaur with Heart of Trask. Could be an idea. Yeah. Phantasm cooldown reduced from 140 to 130. The hero is pretty good. The hero is like really scary, and now he has all his ulti in less cooldown. I don't know, man. Clinks range increased from 630 to 640. Why they keep buffing the Clinks? He has like enough range, dude. In like laning phase, he attacks from so far range away. He just domained the lane, dude. Why you keep buffing Clinks? I don't. Yeah, give me more range, dude. Just make it 900 range and or attack from Fountain non-stop. Stupid change. Although it's really insignificant, like 10 range, won't gonna break the game, that's for sure. Yeah, no, it's much better. What we got? A clockwork flare radius increased from 575 to 600. And power cog cast pointing, so there are the cogs. The cast point it's improved, which is good. I think it's good. Yeah, it is. Power cogs radius, so it's the circle now. Yeah. I don't know. It can have like a good impact on clockwork. He was still picked. He was really good. He wasn't like completely out of the meta. He never was. Yeah, could work. Crystal Maiden. Crystal Nova radius increased from 400 to 425. They keep buffing Crystal Maiden. I'm gonna play Crystal Maiden every game, dude. Like, what? Frostbite cast range. And Frostbite. Holy shit. Cast range increased from 500 to 525. Like last change, they decreased the cooldown of the Crystal Nova was like from 50 to 30, and then they decreased the cooldown of the Frostbite, and it's now like 7 seconds was like 10. And the Crystal Maiden is like a really good hero. Not even kidding. Go play Crystal Maiden, and it's like we're gonna make miracles, for sure. Team will love you for playing Crystal Maiden. Best support in the game at the moment. Along with Omni, but Omni is like a range. It's like a little bit awkward. Crystal Maiden, if you don't need to do anything, it's like you just have the aura. You don't need to die. Just stay on the fountain, support with aura. Yeah, I don't know. Crystal Maiden is like a really good hero. I like him. Dead Prophet, Spirit Siphon base health drain reduced from 25 to 60. Yeah, that's a good change. I really like this change. But Spirit Siphon was like... I wasn't nerfed enough on the last patch. And this should have been happened like this. Spirit Siphon will turn around like so many times. Like, it was like in a game when they ganked the Dead Prophet, Rubik and Tuskor, I don't know, and she was like really low HP, and this with Spirit Siphon she just drained so much HP. All of a sudden it's like, oh, what? But the caster were like really hyped about it, but it's not like this because like Spirit Siphon is a really good ability. That's why. And yeah, they did a good thing. They nerfed that. Static Storm Silence no longer lingers for 0.5 after the duration is over. I think this the same thing with the Faceless Void Chronosphere was the same thing, was like it lingers for 0.5 seconds longer for no reasons. Now it has like, I don't think that will gonna break the game or gonna make a disruptor less viable, but I feel like more like it's like a bug fix rather than like a nerf to disruptor, although he looked pretty strong in the last patch. So yeah, bug fixed. Doom cooldown increased from 140 to 145. Yeah, nothing too big. Draw Ranger, turn rate improved from 0.6 to 0.7. Yeah, that's a good change on draw, because I keep saying that it's a good change, but it's like they doing like those slight buffs and they doing like in the right direction. It's like nothing to go. Was like what was my complaint about the Clanks Ranger? That was a really bit absurd, but the Draw Ranger, I think it's good because when you shoot it out, it's just like you want to hit and run, and hit and run like that, and the turn rate makes that much more possible. Likely to be. So yeah, could make some really good draw players to this technique. Just attack and run, attack and run, attack and run. Not just run or only just attack. Yeah. First arrow slow increased again. Keep mentioning this again. It's 1% per level upgrade, so it's 70%. There are like some slight buffs, but I see the direction of the Draw Ranger is like keep buffing the Draw Ranger. Same with like a lot of the heroes, like Abaddon keep getting buffed the last patch, anti-mage the same. Arcwarden got nerfed, but now he gets buffed again, and he's gonna get buffed again. Bane the same thing, maybe we're gonna see a buff in the next patch as well. Beastmaster, we may see a stabilize about him. Rupture. It's like all those heroes. You gotta see the training what Ice Frog is going for, like on some heroes. That like some heroes received a certain enough of buffs and they keep getting buffed. You want to see those heroes and okay, I'm gonna look forward to that hero. You know, see, okay, when you see the really good buff, you should say, okay, I'm gonna play this hero. This is the hero I want to play because he kept getting buffed every patch, and until someone will gonna pick it. And when someone will gonna pick it, we're gonna draw attention, and they will start buffing him. And after they stop buffing him, they will gonna start nerfing him. And that's the process. That's what Typhrox does, isn't it? Yeah. Echo Slam radius, yeah, increased by 25. Yeah. Yeah, whatever, just insignificant. You cannot like argue too much about it. Enigma, black hole damage type from magical to pure and pierce magic immune spell magic. Black hole damage reduced from 55, 110, 165 to 50, 100, 150. That's a really big buff. I think Enigma will gonna get picked much more because of this buff. It's actually a really good buff. Not too good, but it's like a really considerate looking to this patch, but you see only slight buffs here and nerfs there. But this is like a really high buff. I think it's one of the highest on the patch. Changing the from magical to pure to that pierce magical immunity. It's what they did with Axe the same patch as well, like this changing the damage type from physical to pure, will increase his win rate as well, and he'll gonna be competitive as well. So the same thing with Enigma. Enigma will gonna be viable for sure. You still gonna need to land your black hole though, but you can use it more on like solo situation, increase the damage, or I don't know. Will be much more effectively as, for example, a team composition that relies on a lot of AoE spells to damage the enemy team, and the Enigma black hole, if lands, will gonna deal much more damage and will make the team composition of all the magical stuffs that goes there to have more effect onto it. I hope that I got that right. I'm not that sure. So yeah, Enigma got buffed. That's a big buff. Alright. Earth Spirit magnifies cooldown increase from 80 to 190, 80. Yeah. What to say about it? Is this significant or not? It may be significant in like on early levels of the Earth Spirit when he is actually good. It may affect his roam potential, because you're gonna have like his ulti and cooldown much more likely now or in early levels. But I don't think we're gonna. Yeah, because Earth Spirit is played more like a support. It may be actually a nerf, not like a big nerf, but a nerf to Earth Spirit. Because you see like some changes, like getting some nerfs. They're like, I don't see the difference. For example, the Disruptor ulti, I don't think that's significant. 0.5, it's more like a bug fix, it's not like a nerf, isn't it? So yeah, I don't know. Who knows? But Earth Spirit, like, if you see his win rate on pubs, no, don't do it. Don't play Earth Spirit, man. It's too hard. Too hard of a hero, even for pros. Alright. Gyrocopter Scepter Sidegun attack interval improved from 1.4 to 1.2. Dude, I actually think Aghanim Scepter on a Gyrocopter is viable. You get the Sidegunner, but it's like, I don't know. How you get the Aghanims, man? You need some damage on him, you need like some epic AB. It's really hard. I don't know. Getting Aghanims on Gyrocopter to just get a Sidegunner? When you're like a really disabled, this... I mean, what will make the difference if you get like a MKB on him to have like the mini stun and to interrupt the channeling abilities? If you like get hit with a mini stun with the Sidegunner, because it does carry the attack modifiers, right? So could make a difference if you're like disabling the attack you when you have Aghanim Scepter with the Sidegunner and it's like the channeling a spell on you and the Sidegunner hits the channeling hero somehow. I don't know, man. It's an awkward item for Gyrocopter as a carry. So I don't know how will this work. If you like get like a real late item, but even so, like there are so many good late game items. I don't think you can make it this way. Even if you get like an interval 0.5 seconds, I don't know if you're still gonna buy Aghanim Scepter on Gyrocopter. Maybe I don't know, but it doesn't seem like a buff enough to make Gyrocopter Scepters viable at the moment. Okay, Invoker. So spirit damage decreased from 26 to 30. So it's on nerfs on early levels, as you can see, and to almost the late game as well, so it's not 83, it's 82. So on the late game it's almost the same, but still nerfed a little bit. Yeah, they did nerf the cold snap, so Invoker early game is not like that great either, but on mid game he's like the god. If you're like playing really good. But I think the most popular build at the moment is just go rush the Exhort with Quas, so you get a Fuchu Force Spirit, so that may make a difference. Maybe consider Quas Wex on Invoker again. Yeah, that could work. Because Force Spirit, like, they don't suck, but like, now it's there. But is it like really? But yeah, that's for sure. They did a lot of damage. Like they cold snap you and you keep attacking you and you're like dead. Too much damage. Sunstrike and you're dead. So yeah, that's a good Invoker. But I think Invoker was like in a good spot. He didn't need like too many nerfs. I don't know. Alright. Ice spell duration increased from 1.4, 1.8 to 2.2 to 1.5 to 2.5. Dude, Jakiro is like really strong. I don't know why teams don't pick Jakiro, but I think Jakiro is like really strong. 2.5 seconds for like such a spammable ability. It's like an AoE stun. That's a lot. 2.5 seconds you just can blink in and you like get some right clicks in that guy. And they increase the range as well. I don't know. I feel like Jakiro is... the stun is good for like... I don't know, what's the cooldown of the spell? It's like 8 seconds, I don't know. So you can spam this ability and just get the enemy team get stuns as well. A lot more. It may not look like a big change, but the stun durations increases make the difference sometimes. Alright, Keeper of the Light. Oh yeah, I like this change. Chakra Magic cooldown reduced, so 90. So they reduced the cooldown 2 seconds on every level. Wonderful. I like it. I like Keeper of the Light, increased intelligence as well, so it's like a really good as zoning support hero now as well, because he has like a really high move speed and he can just bam 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 attack you. And he cannot throw him down. And he can support it. Oh, Keeper of the Light sounds good. Torrent slow duration increase from 1234 to 175 to 5. So it's the slow, but even until you like get into the air, you get flying away and just land on the ground. And then you have like a real slow on early levels. Ah, okay, so it's the same on level when you upgrade it to 4 levels, but like after that is okay. Sounds good. So you can skip some levels on Torrent. I don't know, maybe level up to level 2 or 3 or 3. Yeah, 3 is not like this significant. Level 2. Like a support Kunkka could work, just level 2 on the Torrent. And max the X mark, the spot, and Tidebringer. Could work. Was like a niche technique to play Kunkka as a support, but it can work if you have like a really good coordination team, like a Invoker Sunstrike at the same time, or like with what works as well. I don't know, just a bursty hero that can do some damage when he is like in the air. And increase the damage again of the Tidebringer. I saw like a Reddit comment, it's like Tidebringer 6.85. They increase the damage from 50 to, I don't know, to 20, 6.68, from 20 to 25 from early levels, and they increase from, and after that like 6.92. Tidebringer now one-shots enemy team without items. It's like really funny, and I really like that comment. But yeah, they keep buffing the Kunkka, they buff the ulti, they buff the X marks the spot, they increase the duration, they buff the Tidebringer, they buffed everything, like torrent. They keep buffing the Kunkka. Attacker will be happy. Okay, overwhelming odds damage per hero increased. Why they buffing this hero? I don't get it. Wasn't he like a good hero? Not played as much competitively, but he was like a really strong hero for me. Moment of courage, cooldown. I'm sorry, I'm just a little bit tired. Alright, moment of courage cooldown reduced. So it is more like on early levels, it can have more reflexes. Moment of courages. So you can max more overwhelming odds. So that's the build right now, huh? Just max the overwhelming odds and with less points on moment of courage. Good work. Because on the level 4 it's still the same, so yeah. Lich. Scepter now improves Chainfrost slow from 30 to from 30% to 50%. So they're all gonna be on the same. You're all gonna split less likely if you have Scepter, or they're gonna be much more slower when they get hit by the ulti, and it can make more jumps between them, which means more chaos. But yeah, but it's getting there. I feel like the Lich ulti is getting there slowly but surely. They increase the cast travel distance. No, the travel distance they increased. It was like really slow. It was like it was getting a little faster, and now slows more, and this and that. I don't know why they keep buffing those like really high win rate supports, which had like 54% win rate, which is like really high. Not even kidding. And they increased ice armor attack speed slow from 20 to 30. Yeah, so it matches the movements with low. Yeah, I think it's more like a designer pick, a designer buff to look more different. I don't know how to call it. Whatever. All right. Lifestealer base attack time increased from 1.7 to 1.85. It may not look like a big change, but it is. Trust me, it is a really big change. We're gonna make the Lifestealer late game potential weaker. On early levels, I think it's almost the same. But in late game, when you need to like right click people a lot, I don't know. It's a big change. It's a big change. He attacks so slow, almost like attacks like Treant Protector now. And Treant Protector has like 1.9. Do you know how Treant Protector attacks? Like pum, pum, pum. It's really slow. I think it's still viable though. But his potential, like he was before, like a top tier 1 pick, isn't there anymore with this change. That's a big change as well. Big change. Alright, Lena, Dragon Slave cooldown. They keep reducing those cooldowns on Lena, dude. Like they reduced on on the stun as well. The cooldown. They should make it without cooldowns. Why not? Because it's still mana dependable. Yeah, but late game will gonna be like the strongest hero, right? Get the best items, you get a lot of regen items, and like keep spawning the spells. So nah, gotta keep a cooldown up. Okay. Luda, Listen Beam stun duration increased from 0.6 to 0.8. Movement speed increased to 330 to 335. I don't know. It looks like I don't know. The stun durations always matter. Like a 0.2, it looks minor, but it is. There is a good. It's a big, because when she's chasing and she can use the spell, he has the cast animation. She has like more time to run towards you, and she will catch you much more likely. Okay. And I think it's actually, I don't know how to call it, but it's like a really good buff. Luna. It may make Luna viable again. They increased the movement speed as well. Holy shit. I think it's one of the fastest hero along with the Enchantress at the moment. Oh no, they keep the Keeper of the Light is also fast as well. But yeah, insanely fast. Empower Cleave radius increased from 200 to 225. Guess it's a buff. Good buff. Strength gain increased as well. We could see Magnus back. Magnus mid. Not too crazy though. Medusa, intelligent gain from 1.85 to 2.5. So overall protection will gonna be higher. Stats matters a lot for Medusa. A buff like this makes the difference. Although I don't think Medusa needed a buff. She's like her in a good spot at the moment. She was a good hero. Maybe I'll start picking it, picking Medusa much more. Geo Strike damage increased. Now Geo Strike does a hell lot of damage. If you get like 4 stacks or 5 stacks like with Aghanims on you, got 5 meeple attacks you, you're just gonna melt down with this spell. This passive is like now really strong. Holy shit. Hybrid cooldown reduced from 70 to 60. Hybrid is the Aghanims upgrade for Morphling. Makes Aghanims Scepter on Morphling much more viable. Maybe I'm gonna start picking Aghanims on Morphling. Why not? Why would I want to give it a try? And the increased agility gain as well. Holy shit, he was much more stronger late game. Like he wasn't that before. I don't know, man. Morphling looks good. Naga Siren straight gain increased from 2.3 to 2.5. I don't like Naga. I don't want to see Naga coming back with the illusion split and so on. No, he's a cancerous hero. I don't want to see that, please. Alright, Necrophos Heart Stopper Aura range reduced from 1200 to 900. Heart Stopper HP drain increased from 0. So it's a buff. No, it's a nerf. It's a nerf because it decreased the range, and we're gonna make his lane presence much more weaker. And he cannot play like an offlane Necrophos. He's like he's standing so from far from so far behind, and he can just like doing nothing and doing so much just by being there. I think the aura, it's a good change that they reduce it back to 900 because he was like such a good hero. It just stands there, and when you lose HP, he gets a little bit back. If you're like want to go on him, you just stay a little bit back until you lose a lot of HP and you cannot stay there anymore. Like on the creep wave in Starlight Setting, I was like playing with an anti-mage against a necrophos solo, and he drained me so much HP. I had like the Ring of Regen and the Ring of I don't know, the other region thing when he built from flats, and I was like not getting HP at all. I couldn't last it against him. I just lost the tower in 10 minutes against him solo, and I couldn't last it only just under the tower. I was always tangled up and so on. So yeah, I think it's because of the aura, because it's so big. Now he can like stay on the experience zone without getting punished against him. And overall, I think the necrophos is fixed, not fixed, how to call it, but it is a nerf, trust me. Even if this is like a buff to the damage, the range matters a lot, and he's gonna make his lane presence less threatening like it was before. That's a big change. That's actually a big change. Necrophos wasn't that viable competitively, but yeah. Alright. Nyx. They increased the movement speed by 5. Better than offlane, I guess. He has a lot of HP as well, so why not? Ogre Magi, Ignite, Mana Coast Reduce. Yeah. Wasn't that like before? No. Ah, okay. The Ignite. It's 90 on all levels. Yeah. I guess you can max the Ignite now. That's the build. Because you can get one point on Fire Blast. Because Fire Blast it doesn't increase the stun duration, it's only increase the damage. So you should max Ignite now. Why not? There are like so many builds on Ogre at the moment. Holy shit! Why they keep buffing Omni-Knight, dude? He'll gonna have like 70% win rate. And one day, and no one will gonna pick him, but I'm gonna pick this hero every. He had like 60% win rate. Why they keep buffing this hero? Holy shit! Oh my god! No! What the fuck? Stop buffing OP heroes. I know it's just for pubs, but trying to make Omni-Knight competitively won't work. It's a pub hero. Go play Omni-Knight every game to get MMR. That's my tip. Dino's tip. How to gain 9k MMR on Dota. Okay. Essence Aura Mana bonus increased from 75 150 to 5 300 to 125 300. So what's that? That's the bone. Oh, okay. So you gain more mana now? Oh, so it's better on early levels. That can make a difference because increase the probability as well. So maxing the first and second skill and getting 1 point in Essence Aura could work. Could work. I don't say like it will work, but it could. It looks good. Decrease the 50 on every level, but on early level it's like you get only one level on Essence Aura. Yeah, I think that's the build now. You just max the Astral Imprisonment and the Arcane Orb. Now, and you just get 1 point in Instant Aura. Looks strong to me. Yeah, why not? Arcane Orb Intelligence Steel, so you're gonna have much more intelligent. Over time, it's like you steal a lot, you're getting out of control, you keep stealing, and you get like really insane. Get a drop a bomb with your ulti. I don't know. Good buffs to OD after they crushed him, nerfing the Astral Imprisonment cast range. I don't know. They keep buffing him and nerfing the hero. He's like in a spot when you buff him a little bit more, he's getting OP. But if you nerf him, no one gonna play him. What? Who's OD? I never heard about it. Okay. Oracle. Purifying Flames cast range increased. So it's 50 more range. Yeah. Good work. I actually like Oracle. I played him a couple of times. But it's a really high skilled to have like a positive win rate with Oracle, you need to play that hero a lot, trust me. It's like the hero has like 40% win rate, 41 or 42, I have no idea. But like on low MR games, like the hero is trash. He's doing nothing. He's not like a Zeus error, press the R and you're gonna win the game. You just need to. Oh, okay. I need to ulti him. I need to protect him. I need to this spell heal. What should I do? Blink. I don't know. He's much more skill hero. So yeah, you shouldn't do that. Phantom Strike can now target spell immune heroes. So that means oh, Phantoms. So now you can blink into. Oh, I think that's a nerf bit. No, a bug fixed, because it should have been like this before. Why won't you? Because you just blink into it. It doesn't make sense, but I think more it's like a bug fix to me. And now she is good against BKB heroes like she wasn't before, because she's like, if you will crit you, no matter if you will like jump on you with the attack speed, but now it like increases the chances against BKB heroes to create more, so she's much more viable against BKB heroes. Yeah, I got that. Sunray, base damage reduced. Yeah, that's a good change. Sunray was a little bit too strong. I think it's enough. We're gonna make Phoenix be in a good place. She's Sunray, I think is still she still does a lot of damage, but I think it's in a good place. It's balanced now. It really is. Before it was like a little bit OP. I felt like it was off to the top. Alright, Pudge wrote slow increase from 27 to 30. So they finally did it. Why they couldn't do like a 10% increase slow? Because from 20 to 30 they did like a 3%. Yeah, 23 now, and now we're gonna do 27, and now we're gonna make 30. You see the trend, like I talked about it, right? That's the trend. And they buffed the Dismember as well. I think Punch is viable. Pick him in a competitive, dude. Not even kidding. Dismember 20 seconds cooldown. You can cast your ulti 2 times in a teamfight. You can disable two carries with it. Pudge is viable. It is. It truly is. Go pick that hero. Like I said with so many heroes, like I said with, I have no idea, I said with some other heroes to pick it, but I was like, you pick a hero if you like it, right? It doesn't matter what they say. Intelligent growth. What? What? Why didn't he increase from 4 to 10? Give him 10 intelligent per growth per level. Why the hell not? He doesn't have enough, right? He wasn't like the highest intelligent growth hero from the game. They need to increase that to 4.5. Sounds good. Although he's still squishy. They didn't nerf that, and I think they won't gonna change that lore. He's a squishy hero who spams abilities. That's what he does. And they reduce the cooldown. So yeah, like I said, 5 seconds. But his trend on Pugna is keep buffing. That's the trend on this hero. They're gonna keep buffing Pugna until he's viable. Simple as that. A of the storm damage per strike increased. It's a good buff, Tracer. Make the roundly numbers 40, 70, not 35, 73. It was like a stun on the Sanking was like, or Lion was like 1.6.25. Like, what? Why don't you make it 1.5 and done? Keep buffing those numbers. Like, no, it's not 6. No, it's not 1.70. It's 1.71 stun. That will make a difference. Okay. Smoke screen mana cost increased from 70, 80, 85, 90. So I see more like a trend when the pros introduce the Riki into the competitive scene, played as a support and not as like a carry or like a support roamer, more like. But this is a nerf to him on early levels, but I saw the smoke screen like level up. They level up like on level 7, you get the smoke screen maxed. That was the build. Although on early levels 50 mana may matter. Or can I make his roam less productive? So, no, I don't know. It's just a little bit of nerf on early levels. But he already like maxed the smoke screen first. So, yeah, I don't think it'll matter that much though. Epicenter cooldown reduced on early levels and the strength gain increased. Sanking is one of the heroes that is strength and he's not tanky. I think it's one of the only hero that he's strength and he's not tanky. Aya as well, right? But all the heroes like their strength are almost tanky. But there are always exceptions. Dota is not like this. Like all intelligent heroes are ranged. Wrong. Dark Series intelligent and it's not ranged. You see? That's what Dota does. Shadow Demon disruption illusion increased in 2 seconds. So you can now actually max disruption. 40 seconds, you can actually do a split push with like Radiant heroes and so on. In late game, just spam the. No, it's actually pretty good. Not even kidding. With illusion heroes, with anti-mage, disruption is getting pretty good. And Shadow Demon, I think he was a good hero. He was a good hero. I think we're gonna be even much better. Okay. Shadow Fiend. Increase the movement speed. Max souls. They increase the max souls on early levels, so he's gonna be much better on like dominating the lane on early levels after he gets like the last hits. So if he gets the last hits, he'll gonna domain you because he will keep last hitting it. Will keep you all over the top. He'll gonna be better at you and deny your everything. Yeah, he's still a mid hero, good hero. The Aghanim Scepter movement on Shadow Fiend. Yeah. Shadow Shaman. Mass Serpent word slash radius increased. So now it clears crit waves much more faster. Mass Serpent word's attack range increased. So on early levels it's the same. Will this make a difference? Like, I felt like the mass super words deal a lot of damage. Like, if you're trying to clear the mass super words alone, you're gonna lose so much HP. You're gonna need to go back to the fountain. So I don't know. Silencer, increase the agility. So they kept the Silencer has like really good stats gain. He has like really good intelligence gain. He really has like strength gain. Now his agility gain. You can play him as a carry, as a core. Much more likely. Concussive shot impact. Yeah, you can make some crazy spells with that. But you can still dodge the concussive shot AoE damage. Slardar? They nerfed the Slardar. Yeah, they kinda need to, right? Still a good hero though. Still a good hero. But as a roamer, right? If you play like a carry, that won't matter that much. Oh, the pounds! Oh, this hero is like picked every game. Not even kidding. It was like not every game, but it's like from third games. It was like picked. The pounds was reduced to 160. Do you know how it was used to be like before? It was like 300 on level 4 upgrade. Still viable. This patch is like not that many changes, big changes, but there are some. For the example, Lifestealer, the base attack time, it's really big. The Enigma buff is just like really big. Yep. Shrapnel damage increased. Yeah, you should definitely go max the shrapnel now. Like, I did that before in the last patch. Not gonna do much more. Max the shrapnel, good spell. I know that lay is a pain in the ass, but they're gonna get used to it, man. Yep. Maybe you can get something like Dragon Lance on him. Yep. Go max the shrapnel. Sniper is a good hero. Spirit Breaker, Greater Bash. Increase the damage on late. Why is this percent base? Increase the damage. Is it? Oh, I don't remember at the moment. Yeah, I think it's base of what? I don't know. They increase the damage on late game. Spirit Breaker. Could matter. Overload. Oh, they buff the Storm Spirit. Overload, so deal more damage now. Cool. You can pick Storm Spirit back. With the Wind Lanes, you can get rid of the nerfs from the last patches. I think. It's like, get Wind Lanes, man. It's 200 gold, 200 gold, 225. And there you go, he has the movement speed like he had 2 patches ago, isn't it? Templar Assassins, Psyblades, Spellwind increased from 78 to 75. So it's the wind? Yeah, you can get hit now like from a angle, a weird angle maybe. It increased the slow. Yeah, the slow was like really trash. But wasn't like 30%? It's like 30% it increases until 50, and now it increases until 60. And so you have like on the last 2 seconds 60% slow. Oh yeah, Terrorblade. So you can have like 3 illusions at a time, but one will gonna disappear in like in 2 seconds. Or less than 2 seconds. That's the cast animation. And increase the mana. So yeah, jungle with Terrorblade, much more viable. Toss, again, buffed. Toss used to be like 40 seconds. Or, I don't know, I forgot. But it was like 10 seconds last patch. They reduced it to 9. From 11 to 10, and they kept buffing Toss. Oh ho ho! What? Base damage increased by 6. Come on! Why are you doing this? Oh man. Moving tower indeed. Just hit you. Moving tower. Bam. Bam. I think they want to get back to the like the one stuff when like the how's it called, that building you build that throws like boulders to make the damage of that building as well as the treat protector has like now. It's pretty sick. Troll has no more 100%. Yeah, it's like, why give Berserker Rage HP? I don't know. So they increase the strength overall, so it's better like in the normal form, or the axed form. Berserker Rage armor increased. So you couldn't fight the troll in the last patch either, like not even Ursa, not even like Lifestealer couldn't beat the troll. Now it's like even harder, but like with magical damage you can kill troll like really fast. And increase the, yeah, the same thing, like 945 to 1000 make much more roundly with more zeros. Intelligent gain from 2.5 to 2.8. And decay, cast range increased by 25. Decay duration increased by 5. I don't want to see that hero again. It's like a pain in the ass to play against him, like when you're in the laning phase. He's a strong hero early. I think he's a strong hero in late game as well with Dragon Scepter. If you get that against him, so I don't know. But they buff him. Alright. Ursa Furry swipes, the buff increased by 50 seconds. Could matter, but I don't know why they buff Ursa. I really hate when they keep trying to make those heroes that have really high MMRs on pubs, and they keep buffing them. Why they keep buffing heroes that are like really good? They're not play competitively. You don't need to make them play competitively. Don't even try it. Don't ruin pubs just because you want to make some heroes to make maybe viable, right? Don't keep buffing Omni Knight anymore, please. Iceberg, if you're watching this video, stop. Stop buffing heroes that have really high win rates, alright? Not cool, man, not cool. I don't want to see those buffs anymore. It makes me scared to play against all those heroes. Alright. Yeah, I know. It's not played competitively, but doesn't mean that it doesn't ruin pubs, right? Alright, Venomancer. Choose Intelligent Crane, so he has more mana on early levels. He has 70 instead of 50. Good. Black Ward's damage increased 2 seconds. So I want to make the Plague Words viable. On early levels, like, it didn't deal any damage at all. It's more like a blink cancel. Tank this Venomancer to stop the blink. It's like really good against it. Yeah, so nothing too big again. Viper, Scepter from 12 to 10, and strength gain increased. I hate Viper. I don't want to play against that hero. I know that like Agony Scepter wasn't like a thing, but I actually built the Scepter on Viper. I thought it was like a good item, and I think it still is. Gives survivability and so on, all the stats that you need. This buff won't gonna change the people's mind though, to build Agony Scepter on Viper, but yeah. Visage. Oh, I haven't heard about that hero. What? Who is Visage? What? Gravekeeper, Cloak Armor, Prolayer, Christ, and the magic resistance. So they make the layers stronger. They increase the armor and the magic resistance. Good. Gonna make tankier Visage. Okay. Winter's Curse. They reduce the cooldown with 10 seconds. Good change, because that ulti was like pretty trash. One of the worst ultis in the game, I think. Because you can make like a really bad plays with it. Tell me a ulti that will gonna make bad plays when you're gonna do it. Like Enigma Black Hole, I don't know, you missed the black hole, okay, yeah. But like, I don't know. If you cast the Winter Curse in a bad moment, you can just troll your team or destroy what you built. For example, your ulti when like Sand King jumps with the stun and he ulti and you just use the Winter Curse. He dies only the target that you focus on, but the others are all like immune. So I don't know, it's an awkward spell. Golem, HP, increased HP on later game of the stage. Warlock, good hero. Fell bombs no longer get reduced by damage block. I didn't know that they did. And I don't know that was a thing. And I think it's like a bug fix. This it does like a bad sound like a bad like a bug fix to me. This should not be in the game. Weaver, base damage increased by 2. Yeah. Not maxing the third spell deals more damage now. The base damaging makes him stronger in early games on last hitting and so on. So Weaver needed that, so it's a good change. Wind run, cooldown, nothing too big, 1 second. Wind run less. She can run faster and much longer. No. Yeah. Overall. No, why they nerf the Wiz? Don't do that. Have you seen that win rate of the Wisp? It's like 32%. It's like really sad, man. Dude, no one will gonna play this hero. No one ever. Only the pros plays this hero. Alright. Red King. Red fire blast damage over time increased. So the sun does more damage. I did max the red blast as well. And I don't know why they keep buffing. Like I said, all those heroes with high high win rate. In one day, somebody will gonna pick Omni Knight every game, first pick, and trust me, you won't gonna like that. Okay, Arc Lightning cooldown reduced from 175 to 16. And what does that mean? Ah, so he spams the first. Yeah, he spams one more. The first one, which I think is good for him. Alright. Then we have like items. We did all the heroes, and we have a couple of items. Not too much. The hero changes was like the big part. Now we have like a little bit here, and we have like the armlet recipe cost increased by 15. Critical strike multiplier increased. So armlet, yeah, needed a nerf. Good nerf. Won't break the game. It's like they did the same thing with Maelstrom. They increased the cost. Was like 500 recipe, and it was like 600. Now it's 700. And suddenly, no one picks Maelstrom. See, all those nerfs makes difference. Bloodthorn critical strike. I think Bloodthorn was like a really good item. Yeah. Butterfly. Yeah. Agility was increased. Good. I like it. Butterfly was like a really good late game item. Now it's even better. Crimson Guard reduced from 50 to 46. Yeah, I can see that. Dragon Lance. Oh, they reduced the stats because like our yeah, I heard that. Like the stats were like really good, and they reduced the stats but increased the range. Hurricane Pain now has like 10 to matches the range with the other, and now gets 100 attack speed for the 4 attacks. For the 4 attacks it provides on the target. So basically a good change. Because why would you pick the hurricane pain? Just like for an escape? Now he has like a 4 attacks, pam pam pam. Good spell. Good item now. Where I don't keep talking. It's a good item. I think it's a good item now. You can build it. Like he wasn't that like a thing before? The hurricane pike? No, it was like the hype of the new item, but I haven't seen like on a hero specifically build it. Rate of Atos, cooldown reduced. They're trying so hard to make Rate of Atos viable. So hard. And another bug fix now, 1 second cooldown to prevent accidental usage. Should have been like that. Same thing with words, same thing with smoke and all those where you can use it accidentally. So yeah, what's my opinion about the patch? Nothing too crazy. They nerf some popular heroes. They keep buffing others, trying to keep the hero pool large, a lot of people to be picked. They keep trying to making those overpowered heroes and pops to be viable as competitively as well. I hope that won't affect pops that much, although it does. And yeah, it's nothing too crazy. The patch that comes out will gonna be major changes. It's after international. It's the only patch that they can make major changes of the game, of the map, and they can do something with. But this is like adjustments. There are like adjustments, yeah. That's how it's called. So yeah, thank you if you made it until the end. I don't know how you did that, but I want to thank you for that. And I'll see you on the next video. Yeah. Alright. See ya. Ciao.